traders, I want you to take note of this. Every indicator in the market always follow price action. Every indicators in the market always follow price behavior in the market. If price is going up, every indicators that we have in this market, like moving average, like MACD, RSI, stochastics, TDI, and the rest of them, they all do what price is doing. They follow price behavior. So that is why price is called leading indicator, because price takes the lead and indicators follow the price. So that is what every indicator in the market usually do. So I just want you to take note of that. Every indicator in the market follow price action. Divergence now means it's a behavioral pattern in the market that shows that the price and the indicator are behaving differently. A behavioral pattern in the market that shows that the price and indicators, they are behaving differently. They are not doing the same thing. Since I've told you that, you should take note of this thing, that every indicators follow price action. I said that. And now in this case, since every indicator follow price action, why is it that at a time in the market, price and the indicators are doing something different? They are not doing the same thing, they are doing different things. So it means that there is divergence in the market. So I'm going to show you in a graphical formation such behavior in the market and how to identify the real one and the fake one. So that is what we are going to be treating today. So pay attention to the explanation and every bit of what I'm going to be teaching you in this subject today. Now, we now have different kinds of divergence in the market. So, but we are going to focus on two, which is macro divergence and micro divergence. So our focus is going to be on macro. Our focus is going to be on macro divergence and micro divergence. Micro and macro. Macro divergence reverses the trend, the entire trend, while micro divergence continue the trend. Since the market is about trend, pullback, continuation, trend, pullback, continuation. So macro creates reversal, the entire trend reversal. That is what macro does. It creates the reversal in the market, while micro creates opportunity to continue with the trend. That's good. Fine. Macro creates the entire trend. It establishes the trend. When the market has been trending in a particular direction, the moment you see macro for number of days, when market has been trending in a particular direction for a good number of days, and the moment you see divergence, that particular divergence is called macro divergence, because that divergence will cause reversal in the market. Causing reversal, meaning that the market will no longer go in that direction. Market will now establish a new direction. While along the line, when the new direction has been created, micro divergence is the new kind of divergence you'll be seeing in the market. So there is no micro divergence without macro divergence. So this macro will create KRD, and along the line you begin to see setups but during the pullback that will give you micro divergence. So any divergence you see during that new trend is micro divergence, and it is this particular micro divergence that will create continuation setup. It's as simple as that. Very lovely and very simple. So what I use these two types of divergence for is, I use this one to know whether the entire trend is reversing. Then I use this one to get in, this micro to get in, because it's going to create opportunity for the second leg. So that is that about this type of divergence. Okay, this is how to identify fake divergence. You have to pay serious attention to this explanation. Let's say this is the trend. The trend has been this way, coming from this level to this place. This is the first pullback, and this pullback created this divergence. This divergence become micro divergence, MICRO, micro divergence, and it reverses the market. So this micro divergence create the second leg, and the second leg move to this level, and this level experience another pullback around EMA, creating another divergence, which is another continuation, causing maybe the third leg or whatever. And this thing is still also micro divergence, and moving to this level, meaning that this is a trend. And when the trend got to this level and macro divergence is created, macro is created at this level. You can see the trend began from here and it ends here, and this divergence becomes the macro divergence, MACRO, macro, and reverses the market. As the macro reverses the market through this divergence, a market begins to move up. You will notice that as this market is moving up, and you now see any divergence here, this divergence is just a fake divergence to bring price to EMA, either 50 or 200, and continue the second leg. You get, it may even look like this. So this divergence is not real, it's just a fake one, temporary one. This will become the micro, this will become the original, this level will become the original. If you see any divergence here, it's correct, because this divergence, reversal has happened here through macro, reversal has happened here through macro. So this pullback is a counter trend, this divergence here is a counter trend coming to EMA 50 or 200, and if you see any divergence here, it's the real divergence that will continue the market in an upward direction, changing the reversal. Can you see the system? Trend established from that place, it ended here, another trend starts from here. Any divergence you see here is fake, because the trend is now up. So if you see divergence here, it will not work. Is the divergence that happened around here towards the up that is correct. So this is the real, this is the real, this is the real, this is real, because it's changing the entire trend. This one is a fake one, because this one will only move a little bit to EMA line and continue. That's a lovely difference. When you see that little cute divergence, it really shows that this continuation will work out fine by the presence of this divergence. So I love that little cute divergence when there is a pullback, and with this, once you get in, you are going to get in comfortably. So thank you if you understand this. If you don't understand, please watch it several times to get this explanation. If you love this thing, please help me to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.